was a great adventure for a 6- and 4-year-old because we were taking our family to Luray Caverns in Shenandoah Valley in Virginia. And as I grabbed the hands of my little kids and we were walking into these caverns, their eyes were wide open. And the park ranger took us through on this tour through the caverns, which have paved walkways and metal rails. And at one point he took us into what I believe is Giant Cavern. And it's this large, voluminous cavern. And in there he says to us, now what I want you to do is I want the adults to grab onto the handrail, and I want the children to grab onto the hands of their parents. Now parents, have a really good grasp on those kids, because I'm getting ready to turn the lights out and you're going to experience total darkness. And just then he turned out the lights. And as I felt my children's hands grab a hold of mine, and we stood there in total darkness. And then the park ranger did something amazing. He pulled out a tiny little pen light. And in this total blackness that's just surrounding you, he put this little pen light, and with that, this entire cavern, you could see all around this cavern with this one little tiny light. And that is the power of the light of Christ to illuminate, to illustrate, and to bring forth your life in such a way. That is the power of your purpose. It's that connection to the light, and it's the reason why the symbol of the on-purpose person is the light switch. Because the light switch, if you think about what it takes to put a light switch into a wall, it takes an architect, a designer, somebody who has figured out why that light switch needs to be there and how to place it at precisely the right place so that it is, when it's turned on, the lights come on. But there's more to it. An electrician has placed the wiring behind there. That wiring is then connected to a fuse box. That fuse box is connected to what? Transformers. Think of that as Christ. And that transformer is connected to a power grid and ultimately to the power source itself. So it's not just simply a light switch, a simple symbol, if you will. I want you to see the rich depth of what's connected, that whenever you turn on your purpose, this purpose that's upon your heart, when you put that purpose on, you come to life in a way that maybe you've never experienced before. So this gathering 4 is a pivotal moment. What we've done up until now has really been fairly mechanical, and we've been sort of clearing your palate to get you ready to be doing this sort of deep heart work that's involved in writing your personal 2-word purpose statement. Now it's an exciting time because this is what I call, whenever you actually get your purpose statement written, you know, it may take your breath away. I call it the breath of Adam. You know, scripturally what God tells us is, it says, when Jesus spoke again to the people, he said to them, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And then later on in Ephesians 5:8-10, Paul says, for you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Live as children of the light, for the fruit of the light consists in all goodness, righteousness, and truth, and find out what pleases the Lord. That's what it means to be in God's will, to have your identity in Christ, to know your 2-word purpose statement that connects you deeply, that has all that wiring, that is just simply this little light switch which helps you to turn your purpose either on or off. So this is Kevin McCarthy encouraging you as you enter into this gathering 4 to keep gathering, to be the light, to write your 2-word purpose statement, and to be on purpose.